Earlier this summer in Southampton, some of the biggest entrepreneurs and investors across a wide range of industries gathered at the Uncharted Summit, and that included Keith Grossman, enterprise president at cryptocurrency platform MoonPay. Keith joined me at this year's event and spoke about everything from partnerships to what he considers a game-changing move for his platform. Let's take a look.
This is my third one. I've known Michael for like 5-6 years at this point. When he started to launch us out, it's just been an incredible networking event, and it's an amazing day of content.
Yeah, so what are you hoping to take away from today?
Well, like, the Uncharted community is just a really interesting amalgamation of people, right? It's not me just talking to other people in the crypto space or me talking to people in the financial space. Like I'll walk away with relationships that I don't know where they're going to come from. As a matter of fact, I drove up with Harlan Peltz, who's launching a company. I met him here at Uncharted 3 years ago when we were both in completely different businesses, and that friendship has led to our partnership today.
That's absolutely incredible. What should our viewers know about MoonPay?
I mean, we're trying to make it easy for everyone to be able to access the crypto economy, right? And so, in its simplest terms, it shouldn't be complex. You should be able to use your debit card, you should be able to use Venmo, PayPal, whatever is easy for you to be able to enter into it, and our goal is ultimately to provide that simplification.
And your company recently securing your New York BIT license, how does that change the game?
Well, it's amazing. We now essentially have the golden stack. We can service all 50 states directly for our customers, which means that we could reduce fees, we could make it simpler. And it's also a huge regulatory stamp of approval by the government.
Yeah, recently named a disruptor on CNBC's list as well. That's incredible. How would you describe in your own words how MoonPay is disrupting the space?
Well, kudos to the team on the Disruptor 50. When I joined 2.5 years ago, I said to Ivan, our co-founder and CEO, I thought this was one of the most important awards to get. And it was because it was a recognition of us actually putting into place a strategy that does impact change, does impact consumers. 30 million consumers later, being able to access this ecosystem, just absolutely huge in my mind. But the testament goes to the team.
Yeah, so it's amazing because here today we have founders, we have funders, we have public companies as well. I believe you do have a partnership with MasterCard when it comes to stablecoin payments. What more can you share?
Well, I love the team at MasterCard. Everyone from Michael Maybach to Emer to Sherry to Bjorn, to Raj, they've been amazing. We've been building with the MasterCard team since I started at MoonPay 2.5 years ago. I've known the MasterCard team for 20 plus years when I was in media. We started the relationship taking their priceless experiences and bringing them online so that way they could be sort of tokenized. We built in some of their flows with MasterCard Move into the MoonPay experience to simplify checkout for people. This now allows stablecoins to move across their entire network, so any merchant of their 150 million locations worldwide could send and receive stablecoins. This is the beginning of a lot more to come.
And you recently moved your headquarters to New York, is that right?
That's right.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm totally biased. I'm born and raised in New York. I am as much of a New York loser as you get. I was born on the Upper East Side of New York. I live on the Upper West Side of New York. I was born in apartment 9F. I live in apartment 9F. I went to school upstate New York. I only worked in Midtown. And New York is the financial capital of the world. As we as an organization kept on growing, we wanted to take sort of our success and plant it in the States, especially as we're seeing more regulatory clarity, legislative clarity, banking clarity, and accounting clarity in the United States as it relates to crypto.
I also want to ask about the money transmitter license. What does that do for MoonPay?
It literally just simplifies our ability to provide the services for people to be able to access crypto so we could sell it to them. Whereas before we had to go through a third-party intermediary in certain states like New York.
Amazing. And anything else you can share with us about the Uncharted community and what you're hoping to take away from today?
I'm just excited to be here, to be honest. I think that we're at the beginning of a lot of really exciting innovations that are taking place in a lot of industries. And I think that a lot of people doubted crypto for many years, but they're beginning to see sort of it take place. And it's really nice to see.